Hey, AEW Universe, it's Xander.
And Ray.
And welcome back to AEW Universe. Welcome to AEW Revolution, our first pay-per-view event of the AEW Universe Mode.
That's right, Xander. It is our first pay-per-view. It is a massive one. Revolution. We have one of the most stacked cards we have ever assembled in the history of any show we've done. It's huge. And tonight we are finally deciding our first ever TNT champion, and we're going to do it in the finale of the Brody Lee Memorial Tournament. And here comes a man, Hangman Page, who has looked so impressive going through this tournament.
Absolutely, as Hangman Page competed in the first matchup of the new AEW Universe Mode. He beat Sammy Guevara in the first round. He went to war with Miro in the second round. He and Jon Moxley, they've been very complimentary of one another leading into this matchup, but they both vowed they are going to be the first ever TNT champion. They are going to honor the legacy of Brody Lee. They are going to be the very first champion crowned in all Elite Wrestling.
The Hangman Adam Page has been a rising star for quite some time in just the world of wrestling, coming from New Japan. Formerly a member of the Bullet Club, Hangman looks to make his own stamp here tonight, and he could do it by beating a man who has won world championships in Jon Moxley.
Hangman Page, he was the first man we saw compete. How fitting he's the first man we're seeing make his entrance tonight at Revolution. We got a big show ahead of us. All 4 championships will be crowned tonight. The TNT title, the Tag Team Championships, the Women's Championship, the AEW World Championship. But ladies and gentlemen, here comes Jon Moxley.
Jon Moxley, this crowd's lost it, and there he is, an innovator of violence. Jon Moxley, the man who has carved a warpath through this tournament, almost turned his opponents upside down. He says there's a paradigm shift coming in AEW, and there's a paradigm shift coming for Hangman Adam Page, one of Brody Lee's great friends and also one of his greatest rivals, comes down here tonight.
Jon Moxley makes his way to the ring tonight. Moxley going to become the first champion in the Universe Mode. Moxley and Hangman, as I said, have been very complimentary to one another, but they both have the same goal in mind tonight, and only one of them is going to achieve it. Only one of these two men is going to be crowned the first ever TNT champion. Moxley is dead set on making sure it's him. Hangman dead set on making sure it's himself. But Mox and Hangman are going to go one-on-one right here in our opening contest, as Moxley is ready for a war. So without any further ado, there is the TNT Championship. The championship is on the line right here, right now. Moxley versus Hangman. Referee holds the championship high. And well, without any further ado, Page, Moxley. Here we go. Oh, Moxley grabs him right out of the gate here. Moxley with a knee strike.
Moxley hits that big knee there. Oh, avoiding that move by Hangman Page, and now hitting Page almost into the ropes. Cutting off the ropes comes Page. Page gets hit. Neck breaker from Moxley.
Moxley taking the Hangman down is now Jon Moxley. Picking him up, went for a chop. Hangman countered. Hangman grabs Mox, suplexes him down into the mat. Jon Moxley goes down as Hangman kicks him in the back, but Mox powers back up to his feet. Moxley now with a forearm strike to Hangman. Jon Moxley thrown off the ropes. Hangman Page. Oh, big stomp there to the chest.
Moxley ain't good air on that. Moxley, a very limber man for his size. Quite impressive. Moxley, oh, a knee. Oh, what a great combo of knees and kicks there. And Moxley now, oh, Moxley reverses. Moxley with a splash and some ground and pound for good measure. That's that brawling style of Jon Moxley.
Moxley managing to take Hangman off his feet. Moxley for a headbutt. Hangman knocking him back now. Hangman Page kicks at the knee. Hangman sends Moxley off the ropes. Hangman Page grabs him. Moxley claps the ears. And now Moxley scoops him up. Sidewalk slam backbreaker to Hangman. Moxley now picking him back up to his feet, and Jon Moxley, right hand to Hangman. There's a chop. Hangman grabs him now. Hangman Page grabs the leg, sweeping the leg of Jon Moxley.
Moxley holding the leg now. Hopefully it's not too damaged. Page telling him to get up because we're fighting.
Page just kicked him down. Hangman with a kick to the back of the knee. Moxley writhing on that knee. A bit of a game of cat and mouse going on here as Moxley off the ropes takes him down again and raining down these punches to the face. That is the unscripted violence that Jon Moxley brings to All Elite Wrestling.
I think, Moxley with a massive, over the knee. I think this combination here was kind of the worst case scenario for both men. Both these men really love to fight.
That they do. As Moxley gets out of the way and Hangman crashes into the corner. Mox with a bulldog to Hangman Page. And now Jon Moxley picking him back up to his feet. And Moxley, forearm strike. And again, Jon Moxley went for a chop. Hangman countered. Hangman dumps him out of the ring. Hangman dumping him out of the ring. Mox is down. Hangman Page has taken out Jon Moxley.
Moxley with a kick to the chest Hangman with a kick to the chest to Moxley. Moxley, with a knee to the stomach. They are now gone to the outside. This has become a brawl very quickly. Ref telling him to get back into the ring.
Now Mox picking him back up. Mox went for a headbutt. Hangman knocks him back. Hangman dumps him out of the ring again.
What's Moxley thinking about doing here? Is he just going to wait for Moxley to get back into the ring?
Man. Well, technically, since there is no champion, this matchup can end in a countout. Referee continues to count Moxley back in. Moxley with the right hand, headbutt to Hangman. And again, Moxley grabs him.
Coming off the ropes. Moxley has him. Neck breaker to Hangman Adam Page.
Mox picking him back up to his feet. Moxley grabs Hangman. Mox. The perfect plex connects into a cover. 1, 2. Hangman gets the shoulders up.
Moxley, he is a great brawler, but he's an underrated technical wrestler as these two trade chops. Moxley gets thrown to the corner by Hangman Adam Page. Page, massive drop kick into the corner. Now Moxley on the floor. And Hangman has the arm.
Hangman with the arm of Moxley. Hangman spins it out, slamming Mox into the mat. Hangman Adam Page now cover. This is the first cover of the matchup. 2, no. Moxley out at 1. But Hangman's not done enough damage to keep Mox down for more than 1. But now Hangman going to the outside. What is Hangman thinking here? I think Hangman might be thinking buckshot.
Did he hit that buckshot lariat, Xander? It could knock Moxley out cold.
Buckshot
lariat!
It's over. We're about to crown the first TNT champion, and his name is going to be Hangman Adam Page.
Dragging him to more center of the ring. Let's see the cover. The 1. There's 2.
Moxley kicked out.
And this crowd's going crazy for him. And Hangman Page's resolve is not dead yet.
Hangman picking Mox back up to his feet. Hangman went for a clothesline. Mox spins around. Mox, went for a kick. Hangman caught him. Hangman grabs the leg of Moxley. Single leg Boston Crab, and Mox is nowhere near the ropes. Mox rolls over though, and he shoves back Hangman Page. Hangman now getting picked back up to his feet. Moxley grabs Hangman, throws him off the ropes. Mox, Hangman saw him coming. Hangman with the right hand now, and Hangman Page. Moxley rolls through. Mox punching him again. Moxley just keeps going back to the well for these stiff jabs to the face of Hangman Page.
He does, Xander, and like I said, great brawler, great technical wrestler. Moxley is a well-rounded competitor, and Hangman Hangman with a massive head kick.
That roundhouse. 1, 2, no. Jon Moxley manages to kick out of it. Hangman picking him back up, and Hangman Page kicks him in the ribs. DDT to Mox. Hangman has Moxley right where he wants him. Is Hangman about to go for the buckshot again? I think he is.
If he can hit another buckshot, it could all be over, Xander. It could all be over for Moxley.
Buckshot lariat, nobody home. Moxley out of the way. Moxley, here we go. Paradigm shift.
The paradigm shift connects.
One, two, three. What?
Oh.
Hangman Page kicks out of the paradigm shift. I don't know that anyone's ever kicked out of the paradigm shift.
Hangman Page kicks out of the paradigm shift. A great Falcon arrow there. Moxley cannot put Hangman away though.
Mox now picking him back up to his feet again. Moxley the forearm. Hangman knocks him back. Hangman grabs him.
Oh, a massive suplex from Hangman Adam Page. Oh, knee to the head. And now Moxley's going back to the outside. Run back in. Bit of a cat and mouse game from Moxley. Another Michinoku driver.
Moxley now is going up to the top, and Mox gonna look to fly here. Jon Moxley looking to come up the top. He's calling Hangman back up to his feet.
Oh.
Beckoning for Hangman to get up. Moxley diving elbow to a standing man. And now Mox picks Hangman up, and Moxley headbutt to Hangman. Jabs him into the ropes. Moxley with Hangman. Knees him in the ribs. Throws him back across the ring and does it again. And now Moxley with the side Russian leg sweep.
You know Hangman's feeling that right now. Hangman needs to... Oh, Hangman. Ooh, a massive kick to the back of Moxley's head. Moxley's trying to pull himself back up onto the apron here. What's Page going to do in this vulnerable position? Oh, Moxley getting back into the ring now.
Moxley pulls him up. Hangman. Boom, a big forearm off the mouth of Mox. Another roundhouse kick from Hangman. And now Hangman looking to knock off Moxley here, looking to capture the TNT title. Hangman with a 1, with the 2, no. Moxley gets the shoulders up. And now Hangman, here we go. Hangman Page. Super kick attempt, Moxley out of the way. Moxley tackles him down again.
And just releasing those punches upon him. Let's see what he will do here. He's picking him up. He's got him in the center. And he's going for it again. A second paradigm shift.
And he hits the cover. 1. It's over. 2.
Here we go.
3. No! Hangman kicks out of a second paradigm shift.
And now Moxley's starting to get frustrated. A massive bulldog from Moxley. Moxley picking Page back up. Let's see what he can do here. Oh, a clothesline coming out of that torque of the arm.
Mox picking him back up now, and Mox with a headbutt. Jon Moxley in for another one. Hangman caught him there with a face breaker. Knee strike. Hangman has Moxley down. Hangman Page, no, Moxley out of the ring now. Moxley, grabs Hangman. Moxley using the ropes to his advantage, and Mox climbing back into the ring now. Jon Moxley. Hangman went for a headbutt. Moxley rolls him through. Mox pulls him in. Jon Moxley. Powerbomb.
A powerbomb connects. Moxley goes to the cover. Ref counting the 1, the 2, and Page gets the shoulder up again.
Hangman Page got the shoulder up again. Moxley gonna pick him back up to his feet, and Jon Moxley goes for a kick. Hangman kicks him in the head again. Mox is down. He's pulling himself into the corner. Hangman Page booting him in the skull now. He's Hangman Page.
And he's coming off the ropes. Big boot.
One more boot for good measure. Hangman takes Mox off his feet into a cover. 1, 2, no.
Hangman Page. He has thoughts to think about ending this. And arm drag out of nowhere from Moxley.
Moxley takes him down now. Moxley picking him up. Moxley grabs Hangman. Gonna hit the perfect plex again, it looks like. He gets him right in the center of the ring, but he doesn't cover him that time. Mox now is going up top. Jon Moxley is looking to put the exclamation point on this matchup with Page. Went for an elbow, nobody home. Hangman now grabs Moxley, sends him off the ropes, and Hangman went for a stomp, but Mox out of the way. Mox went for a right, Hangman caught him. Hangman went for a kick, Mox countered. And now Mox comes off the ropes. Moxley, huge clothesline there.
Moxley starting to get hyped up. Moxley starting to feel it, ladies and gentlemen. What will Moxley do? A massive chop. Moxley, a punch in the head. And Hangman trying to regroup here. Hangman's still stunned. But Hangman out of nowhere with a massive cutter to Moxley.
Hangman with that cutter to Moxley kicks him in the head. Hangman could be on the verge of being TNT champion. Hangman now covers Mox. Hangman Page with the one. No, Moxley kicked out. The defiance of Moxley there to kick out. And now Moxley. Hangman grabs him and Hangman dragging him away from the ropes. Hangman Page stomps him in the ribs. Moxley is down and Hangman, now he's beckoning Moxley to try and get back to his feet. Hangman went for a kick. Moxley catches him. Mox sweeps the leg of Hangman. And now Hangman in trouble. Moxley tries to grab him. Hangman, another cutter!
These cutters are coming out of nowhere. And oh, Moxley, look out. Hangman setting up for something big. Super kick connects into a massive German suplex.
Hangman Page drilling Moxley there. Shades of an old friend with that one. And now Hangman turns him over. Cover on Mox. 1, 2. Moxley kicked out.
Page can't believe it. This crowd here can't believe it.
Now Hangman turns Moxley over and Hangman stomps the arm of John Moxley. Moxley's down. Hangman dragging him away from the ropes into a cover on Mox. Hangman with a 1, with a 2. Hangman Page, nobody, not able to keep him, not able to keep down Mox. And now Hangman Page is down, has Moxley down. Hangman turns him over. Hangman stomps the arm of Moxley. Hangman Page with Moxley drags him away from the ropes into the cover now. Hangman with a 1. With a 2, no. Moxley gets the shoulders up. Hangman picking him right back to his feet. And Hangman Page, whoa, went for another cutter. Moxley countered. Moxley went for a right. Hangman counters. Hangman puts him in the corner. Moxley gets caught with a forearm. Hangman now turns Mox over and Hangman Page.
Hangman Page looking to hit a big kick. Oh! Avoids his Mox. Mox hits him in the back. What's he going to do here? He's setting up for another perfect plex. Steps forward. Perfect plex connects.
Hangman is down. Moxley firing himself up. He's got this Florida crowd right behind him.
Well, it's going to happen here, ladies and gentlemen. Moxley hitting Hangman down to one knee. Moxley with more elbows to Hangman. Hangman here stunned.
Moxley, oh, rolls him through. Wait a minute. Moxley!
Out of nowhere,
Paradigm shift! 1, 2,
no! Oh!
Hangman kicks out again. What has Mox got to do to keep this guy down? Well, he's going to do it one more time. Paradigm shift again. This time, it's got to be over. Hangman Page has been defeated.
Moxley is the first ever TNT champion. Moxley wins the Brody Lee Memorial Tournament. What a match. What an opening contest. Moxley showing to the world tonight that he was truly the better man. But Hangman Page kicking out of 3 paradigm shifts. I don't think anyone saw that coming.
Me included, Ray. I don't think anyone thought Hangman Page was going to kick out that many times. I think everyone thought it was over at the first one. But then Moxley just had to keep hitting him. And finally, there was the 4th and final paradigm shift for the 3. Your winner and new TNT champion, John Moxley. What an opening contest, Ray. John Moxley with an incredible win for the TNT. What the hell?
Oh,
That's
Xander, that's Adam Cole. Xander, that's Adam Cole.
Adam Cole sets him up for the boom.
Adam Cole nailing the boom. And oh, what's he? Adam Cole.
Adam Cole is all elite. And Adam Cole, on his first night in All Elite Wrestling, has his eyes locked on the TNT Championship.
Adam Cole, what a What a moment. This crowd's lost it. Adam Cole coming in here tonight. But now, ladies and gentlemen, moving on to another conclusion of a tournament. And here comes someone who here comes a team who Cole knows well. No, this man is one of the rising stars of AEW, Darby Allin.
One of the young pillars of All Elite Wrestling, Darby Allin, staying in his corner tonight. Darby looking to become one half of the first ever tag team champions.
Darby Allin is a man who almost seems to enjoy pain. He reminds people of a certain charismatic enigma in his nature. This man comes out here wearing war paint before his matches, and he is teamed with the American Nightmare Cody in this tournament and cut their way through it. They could be the first ever AEW Tag Team Champions here tonight. They've had a very, very good dynamic so far in this tag tournament, but can they cut through one of the best tag teams in the world today? But let's see how they do. This is Darby Allin.
This is a guy you got to keep your eyes on for the next few years, if you ask me. For many years to come, Darby Allin is going to be one of the pillars of AEW, like I said. But tonight, he teams up with a man who everyone considers a hero, beloved by the world around. No one would ever think to boo this man. The American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes.
Cody Rhodes, the grandson of a plumber. Cody Rhodes, he made a very odd choice because he chose to team with Darby Allin. He offered that service on our first ever episode. He offered to team with Darby Allin in this tournament. Of course, Darby Allin would take him up on it, and they would have a very impressive run through this tournament. And Cody Rhodes, one thing he says he wants for All Elite Wrestling is the return of great tag team wrestling, and they could do it tonight. I anticipate a hell of a match out of these four men, but Cody is here tonight to do what he's done his whole career, prove his greatness. This man is content on not just being the son of a legend, he's content on becoming a legend himself.
Cody Rhodes makes his way to the ring tonight. He approached Darby to be his partner in this tournament on the first night of Dynamite. He told Darby that throughout Darby's young career, Cody has always respected him. Cody underestimated him the first time they faced off in Darby's career. It went to a time limit draw. Cody was able to beat him eventually, but in the end, Darby was able to put down Cody in their last encounter these two had in their careers. And tonight, they fight to try and become tag team champions together, but they have to take on part of the Super Elite. The Super Elite, which consists of Kenny Omega, the Young Bucks, these men, the Good Brothers, and you gotta assume after what we just saw, Adam Cole's definitely got something to do with all of this.
I would assume so, Xander, but who knows? But these two men, Carl Anderson and Doc Gallows, these two men have been teaming for quite some time. I believe almost 8 years of consistently teaming together. These two men know each other like the back of their hands. It's crazy how much they know about each other. The Good Brothers, with the best bout machine, Kenny Omega in tow. Cody trying to break down to Darby Allin what they're going to do in this match, trying to kind of coach him through there. This is a very difficult match for these two. But if they can do it, they can walk out of here with the AEW Tag Team titles.
Changing that animation before anyone makes jokes in the comments. I'm changing it between episodes. The AEW Tag Team titles are on the line. We're about to crown the first ever AEW Tag Team Champions, Darby Allin, and the man he beat a few weeks ago in singles action, the Machine Gun, Carl Anderson, are starting off Darby with a double axe handle right out of the gate, and Darby looks right out at Kenny for that one. Darby with a right hand now. Darby Allin, no. Carl Anderson, drop kick.
Darby Allin down now. Carl Anderson stomping the arm of Darby Allin. Carl Anderson, a very methodical wrestler, but who has great bursts of energy. Oh, like that, with a massive running senton to Darby Allin.
And now Anderson thrown over the top. Carl Anderson goes over the top. Darby Pulls him back in the ring, turns him around, and Darby pulls him into the ring with a neck breaker to the machine gun. And down goes Anderson. Darby standing over him.
Oh, bouncing off the ropes. Darby nails a drop kick to the head of Carl Anderson. Carl Anderson in the seated position.
Anderson's got him down. Carl Anderson is down. Darby throws him in the corner now, and Darby's got Anderson staggered in the corner, and Darby Allin throws him down. Darby, oh man, this young guy is a daredevil. Drop kick off the top rope. Darby Allin wipes him out, and here comes the big LG, Doc Gallows. Here comes the Nightmare as well. Cody runs his knee into the ribs of Doc, who hangs on, and Doc Gallows, a man that big, shouldn't be throwing a drop kick that easily. Big boot. Gallows now with a right hand, that jab to Cody Rhodes. The Good Brothers now back on top as Kenny is giving the machine gun a bit of a pep talk. Covered by Gallows. 2, no. Cody gets the shoulders up. Cody back to his feet as Doc grabs him, and Doc Gallows taking him towards the corner here, and Gallows puts him in the ropes. Gallows with Cody hangs him out to dry. Doc Gallows hangs him over the ropes. Huge Alabama slam. Now Doc grabs Cody, who kicks him in the face. Cody pinned Doc Gallows a few nights ago on Dynamite. I mentioned it on that night, and you weren't here for that, Ray. I was going solo on commentary that night, but I gotta ask you, Darby and Cody have beat the Good Brothers in singles action over the last few weeks, but is the sum of are the parts gonna not equal a greater value as a whole? Let me rephrase that. Is the sum lesser than the value of its parts when it comes to Cody and Darby? Sure, they've gotten this far in the tournament, but can they withstand one of the best tag teams in the world?
Oh, a massive body drop there from Doc Gallows. I don't know, Xander. They could have a miscommunication as Cody hits a shoulder barge. I guess we'll obviously come to see in this match. Hopefully not, because I'd hate to see it end this way with miscommunication as the main source. As Darby Allin gets the tag, here comes Darby. Oh no! Carl Anderson tries to go for a drop kick. Darby avoids. Darby coming off the ropes, hits an axe hand on Carl. Oh, a massive moonsault, but Carl Anderson avoids. Back and forth we go between Carl Anderson and Darby Allin. As Carl Anderson, another moonsault from Darby Allin, landing in vertical.
Darby Allin throws caution to the wind, puts his body on the line every time he gets in the ring. He grabs the hand of Anderson. He's running him towards the corner. Darby Allin, good God, stretches across the whole ring there for that arm drag.
Darby Allin has such a fast-paced style, it's hard to keep up with. You heard me, Xander. I was almost out of breath calling that segment as Darby Allin.
Here we go. It's as close as 2K will let us go. Coffin drop. No. Went for the coffin drop. Anderson got him. Anderson throws him in the corner with an uppercut.
This is how much being the first AEW Tag Team Champions means to both teams here. Oh, a massive uppercut there from Carl Anderson. Anderson looking hyped up. Kenny telling him, don't waste your time with the taunts. Finish Darby Allin. Get the tag team titles.
Anderson, boot of doom. The boot of doom from Carl Anderson. And now Carl Anderson grabs him, dragging him away from the ropes, and Carl Anderson with an elbow to the back of Darby. Darby Allin is down. Anderson catching his breath now as well.
Kenny Omega looking on. You know Kenny's frustrated with his current situation, being kind of just shut out of the world title picture.
Yes, he was. He was defeated in the first episode. He hasn't wrestled since. And now Darby's thrown him in the corner. Darby tagged to Cody. And now Cody into the ring, and Darby and Cody working together pretty well as a tag team right now with a drop to hold and an elbow drop. Cody picking up Carl Anderson to his feet, and Cody went for a jab. Anderson with a kick to the ribs. Anderson, right hand to Cody. Carl Anderson puts him in the corner. Carl Anderson, tag made to Gallows. Gallows and Anderson with a double team. And now Doc Gallows, belly to Cody. Cody barely had a chance to get in the ring before he was taken down. And now Gallows drills him into the back of the mat. And now Gallows Picks Cody back up to his feet, and Gallows with Cody into the ropes. Gallows with a splash. And down goes Cody.
Bit of an observation here, Xander. It seems Cody and Darby, they're a lot more segmented. It feels like Darby gets in and Cody gets in, whereas it feels like Cody nails a Scorpion Death Drop, but it feels like the Good Brothers are actually more working as a team than Cody and Darby are at this point.
Absolutely it does. It seems every time Darby and Cody gets in, they're trying to wrestle a singles match against whoever they're in. So they're essentially putting themselves in a handicap match. They almost forget they've got someone in their corner.
And this is just the nature of men who are used to wrestling singles action. As Cody gets thrown across the ring, Cody would do a lot. Oh, a massive elbow there. Another from Doc Gallows and another from Doc Gallows. They would do well to use some more tag team maneuvers, to get in there, to do more frequent tags. Just in general, try to function more as a team. Massive chop to the head of Cody.
Cody is down in a heap. Gallows is dominating the American Nightmare right now. Gallows punching him in the face. Doc Gallows has him down. Gallows picking Cody back up to his feet, and Gallows, oh my God, look at the strength of Gallows, who just spiked Cody there.
Cody's being punished here by Doc Gallows.
And now Gallows working over the shoulder of Cody Rhodes. Cody is in a lot of trouble. Cody goes down in a heap. And now Cody getting picked back up to his feet. Cody back up to his feet. Gallows pulls Cody in. Doc Gallows. Oh!
Sitting him out there. Now Cody again down in the ring. Oh, slamming the arm is Doc Gallows. Gallows has not stopped with this aggressive assault on Cody Rhodes.
Cody is down as Gallows wrenching on the shoulder now of Cody, who is in a load of trouble at the moment. And now Gallows picking Rhodes back up to his feet. Doc Gallows kicked in the back of the knee. Cody tries to run, but Doc with another kick. And then Doc Gallows went for a punch. Cody countered. Cody runs back to his corner with a knee strike. And now Cody. Tag made. Here comes Darby.
Darby Allin.
Cody out of the ring now, and Darby with a slap. Doc Gallows with an elbow strike to the knee, and Darby is dumped out of the ring by Doc Gallows. I think Darby got the steps on the way down. You see Sting there. He's giving Darby a pep talk, but he's not getting involved. Sting keeping his hands off all the competitors at the moment. Went for a right hand, and again, Doc Gallows punched in the ribs by Darby. And now Darby with a double chop. Darby back into the ring, and Darby Allin.
Darby Allin. Oh, a massive running chop there. Doc Gallows picks up Darby Allin. Darby Allin rolls through. Darby Allin gets a cover in on Doc Gallows. 1, 2, no, not today.
Doc Gallows gets the shoulders up. Darby with a drop kick to Gallows. Darby picking him back up to his feet now, and Darby Allin pulls him in. My God, is Darby going to do this? Look at the strength of Allin. He's got him up for the Razor's Edge.
What a move there from Darby Allin, slamming Doc Gallows to the floor. Here's the cover. 1, 2. Oh, we almost had the first set of AEW Tag Champions.
Nearly. Darby's gonna do it again. He's got Gallows up again. Darby.
Oh my God.
How the hell does he do that? That man is 3 times his size.
Darby Allin showing that superhuman strength. Even Cody is in shock.
Darby Allin has him down.
Kenny Omega could blow a gasket.
Darby.
Is he looking to hit it? Oh, he does not hit that moonsault. And Doc Gallows getting the knees up. He takes him up. Power bomb there from Doc Gallows into the cover. 2. No, Cody just manages to get there in time to break the cover.
And now everyone in the ring. It's a bit of a mosh pit going on. Cody with a jab to Gallows. Cody's got to get out of there, though. As Cody slides out of the ring, Gallows grabs him. Pump handle slam to Darby. And now Gallows wiping out Darby. Doc Gallows with Darby down. Darby kicks him in the face. And look at this. Cody's got a reverse figure 4 on Anderson on the outside for a moment there. And Gallows now scoops up Darby. Gallows, my lord, he just threw him across the ring with a fall-away slam. Cody desperately wants back in now. Gallows has been kicking the ass of Darby, but Darby, the guy's a fighter. Darby with a spinning wheel kick.
The spinning wheel kick hits Xander, and now Darby Allin throws him in the corner. Oh, it's trying to tag Cody in there, but Doc manages to get away with a big boot.
Doc Gallows brushing it off, saying we're done here, but Darby getting picked back up to his feet. Doc Gallows, belly to Darby Allin. Darby down he goes as Gallows picks him up. Gallows scoops up Darby, and Doc Gallows with another fall-away slam. Doc Gallows backing into the corner here. Tag made and the machine gun is back in. Gallows and Anderson dominating right now. And now Carl Anderson's calling up Darby Allin to his feet. And what is Anderson thinking? Anderson, cutter to Darby. Cover. Carl Anderson with one, two, no.
Cody gets there in time, and now Carl Anderson and Cody now getting into it.
Cody managed to stop the attempted cheap shot from Anderson as now Carl Anderson picks up Darby, and Anderson, well, Darby countering it. We're seeing a lot of heart out of Darby Allin right now. He's fighting the Good Brothers essentially 2-on-1. He's not been able to get that big, very important tag to Cody yet, as Carl Anderson throws him right back in the corner of the Good Brothers. Another uppercut. Darby is down. Carl Anderson gonna slam him head first in the mat now. Down goes Darby. Carl Anderson is fired up here. Machine Gun's got him down. He turns him over now, and Carl Anderson with an elbow to the back. Darby out of the ring now, and Darby Allin back in. Darby running towards the ropes now. Darby dropping Anderson. Darby's got the opening, but is he going to tag Cody? No, he's not. This is the issues we're talking about, Ray. They're not working together as a team. They're working as individuals.
Yes, they are, Xander. And now here they go. They could try to fix that a little here. They tag each other in. Here we go. And what the few tag team maneuvers of the match from these two. Drop toe. Oh, elbow. A drop toe hold elbow combo from Darby Allin and Cody Rhodes. Cody looking for the crossroads. He hits it.
Cody connects with crossroads to Carl Anderson. Cody Rhodes to win the tag titles. 1, 2, no!
At the very last second, Doc Gallows was there. Doc Gallows with a super kick to Cody.
And now Darby getting in the face of Omega. Darby wipes himself out as Omega sidestepped him.
And now Cody's alone.
Darby was trying to get Omega out of the equation. And now Cody with a jab to Gallows. And Cody, well, that's a bit of a throwback there. Cody with a rope hung DDT.
But don't turn your back on the machine gun.
As Anderson grabs Cody and throws him over the top. Carl Anderson grabs Cody Rhodes, and Anderson with a suplex back into the ring to Cody, who goes down in a heap. And now Anderson grabbing the neck of Cody Rhodes. Cody is down. Anderson working over the neck of Rhodes. Down goes Rhodes. Carl Anderson getting fired up here now. Carl Anderson into a cover. 1, 2, no.
Back and forth they go, ladies and gentlemen.
Cody picking Cody back up to his feet as Anderson with a jab to the face. Carl Anderson, oh, Cody rolls him through now. Cody Rhodes kicks him in the ribs, and Cody, another kick. And down goes Anderson, and again, no. There's a clothesline. Carl Anderson takes him down. Carl Anderson punching him in the face now. Cody getting punched in the face repeatedly. And now Anderson, tag made, and Doc Gallows is back in. The big LG is in. And Doc Gallows a stomp to the ribs. Gallows takes out the arm now, and Gallows. Oh, Cody getting back to his feet. Cody sweeps the leg. And now Cody Rhodes managing to take down Doc Gallows. Cody stomping him down now, and Cody picks him back up to his feet. Right hand. There's a jab. Cody turns him around. Cody!
Another
Crossroads! That could do it. Cody may have just beaten the Good Brothers. Cody and Darby. Oh, Cody's going up. Cody gonna look for that exclamation point. Elbow drop.
A fantastic elbow drop. Carl Anderson's in the ring. Carl Anderson breaks the cover.
If you wanted to, you could even call that a bionic elbow drop from Cody. And now Cody going into the face of Doc Gallows. And Carl Anderson is out. Darby Allin. Oh, Darby, what do you think? It throws caution to the wind and dives out on the Carl Anderson to make sure he stays down.
Now Cody needs to finish Doc Gallows, and they will become AEW Tag Team Champions.
As Cody's got him down, and Cody Rhodes drags him away from the ropes. Cody taking out the arm of Doc Gallows. Cody Rhodes picking him up to his feet, and Cody with a chop. Doc Gallows is still standing. Gallows! One punch is all it took to take Cody off of his feet.
And now Carl Anderson's back on the apron exactly where they don't want him. Here they go. Fall away slam to Cody into the ropes.
So there, Cody bounced when he hit the ropes. There's hardly any give on the ropes as Gallows with a belly to Cody. And Doc Gallows picking him up by the face now, and Doc Gallows grabs Cody, spiking him into the mat again. Gallows has Cody down. Gallows picking him up, and Gallows with Cody up on his shoulders. Big flapjack from Gallows. And Doc Gallows has Cody down. Gallows having to catch his breath here. He's done a lot of damage to himself and Cody in this one. And Gallows takes out the arm of Cody, picking him back up to his feet. Now is Doc Gallows. Gallows with Cody into the corner. Gallows with a tag to Anderson. Here we go.
Oh no.
Magic Killer.
The Magic Killer connects.
Darby.
No, Darby wipes himself out.
1, 2. It's over.
The Good Brothers win the AEW Tag Team Championships in a hell of a contest. It was ultimately the miscommunication between Darby Allin and Cody, which would cost them the tag titles here tonight.
Cody pinned off of the Magic Killer. Darby didn't have anywhere near as much time in the match as I think Darby wanted. And in the end, Darby trying to go high risk to make the save did not pay off. Your winners and the first ever AEW Tag Team Champions, Doc Gallows, Carl Anderson, the Good Brothers, are AEW. What the hell? Oh, and now Kenny
Omega. Oh, he knows Darby Allin's been a big focus of the AEW Universe these past few weeks, and he is not happy about it. No, not this one-winged angel.
Kenny with the one-winged angel wiping out Darby. Oh, and the Good Brothers are about to turn their attention to Cody. What the? That's Dustin Rhodes.
Dustin Rhodes, the natural, coming out here to save his baby brother.
And Dustin is rushing the ring now. Dustin sprinting down, and Dustin wipes out Anderson. Gallows is backing off. Dustin, look at it. He's looking good. Gallows and Anderson, the tag champions, are retreating as Dustin comes to the aid of his brother. The Rhodes family is back on the same page. Cody and Dustin aligning tonight.
Maybe Cody's pursuit of tag team gold isn't over yet, but I think Darby Allin's attention has been drawn towards the best bout machine, Kenny Omega.
So it would seem, but it seems like you said Cody may have found someone new to help him in his pursuit of tag gold. But ladies and gentlemen, up next is something you all have waited 2 years for. 2 years you've asked me, and 2 years later, CM Punk is finally stepping foot in an LS11 Universe ring.
But first, ladies and gentlemen, it's the Bastard.
He battles the Bastard Pac. If you're wondering how this matchup came about, a few weeks ago on AEW Dynamite on our 3rd episode, Pac battled Jon Moxley in a semifinal match of the Brody Lee Memorial. On that night, Jon Moxley would beat Pac and win his opportunity to go on here tonight, where he would go on and win the AEW TNT Championship. Death Triangle would then jump Moxley after the match, and CM Punk would make the unlikely save. Pac then demanded Punk tonight at Revolution, and tonight at Revolution, Punk and Pac are going one-on-one. This is CM Punk's first match in over 7 years, Ray. And look who he's getting in the ring with. It's not someone I would want to get in the ring with after 7 years away.
The bastard Pac has been everywhere. But let's see what he can do tonight to the best in the world.
Hey, Ray, I gotta ask you. I think the clock says about 12:47, but do you know what time it is?
I would say, Xander, I think he's going to say it for us. He's looking.
What time is it, Punk? It's clobbering time, Ray.
CM Punk. These fans have gone crazy, and Pac has not stopped staring daggers through the best in the world.
You can see the Twitter handle CM Punk there in the bottom corner. I can't go to it, but a lot of you can. I can't. I've been blocked for 7 years.
Tweet at CM Punk. Xander put you in a match to talk.
well, you'll probably get blocked too. Punk will either be like that or who the fuck is that guy? As CM Punk, and there's my one for the night. CM Punk making his way to the ring. CM Punk making his way to the ring, serenaded by Cult of Personality. Punk, as I said, first match in 7 years. This man tonight is in the ring with Pac. Punk wearing that jacket supporting the dog of him and his wife, April, their dog, Larry. And CM Punk makes his way to the ring. He is just soaking in the adoration of the LS11 universe.
Punk said night one he's doing this for him. And I think he's going to prove it here. Here we go, the bastard and the best in the world. Let's see what happens. Punk throwing off with a headlock and a knee to the face of Pac.
And now Pac with a kick or a punch to Punk. Punk getting knocked back. CM Punk with a right hand. And now CM Punk with a slap. Punk. No! Pac kicking out the knees. And now Pac with a right hand puts Punk in the ropes. CM Punk grabbed by Pac. Sent off the ropes. Punk slides over. Pac pops up. Hurricane Rana.
Pac is a very strong man, especially for a man of his size. And we're going to see it now. And now he's just kicking the limbs of Punk right out from under him. A brutal. Oh, Punk kicks him in the gut.
Now Punk floats over. Neckbreaker to Pac. And now CM Punk getting him back up to his feet. The best in the world with Pac off the ropes. Punk swings it through. Neckbreaker connects again. Punk is actually looking really good here. He's shaking off the ring rust real quick. Pac kicking out the knees. And now Pac grabs Punk. Throws him off the ropes. CM Punk ducked. Pac grabs Punk. Punk counters and Punk reverse DDT to Pac.
Reverse DDT connects. Pac is just, a kick to the head and another. And a kick to the stomach. Pac goes against the rope, coming off the ropes. Oh, he misses that enziguri. And now Pac trying to kick him in the ribs. Back and forth we go, ladies and gentlemen. Another massive drop kick from CM Punk. But Pac kicks right up. Pac throwing Punk into the corner. Oh, a drop kick to the back of Punk. Punk's trying to move. Pac hits the Northern Lights on Punk.
Well, Ray, I was going to say, CM Punk, the first night here, he was the first man we saw. He came out. He said he is here because he wants to face all these young guys of AEW that he's never faced before. You got to think Pac's someone that was definitely got to be somewhere on that list. He and Punk have shared a job in a company for approximately 1 year, and their paths never crossed. But now tonight, they find themselves face to face in AEW as Punk with the enziguri connects. That you got to think Pac is one of the guys Punk's wanted to face for a while.
I think Punk, I said before, like he said, he wants to face everyone. Hurricane Rana from Pac. And he wants to do it for himself. He says he doesn't need to prove he's the best in the world. That his legacy is secure for him. Here's the cover by Pac. Kick out there from Punk. And some would say he's right. His legacy is definitely secure, Xander.
CM Punk's name surpasses him Punk's name synonymous in the world of wrestling. He's a legend of the business, no doubt. Pac with a power bomb. CM Punk, honestly, one of the last household names of wrestling in the recent years.
Pac has the arms of Punk, stretching the arm, moving him further back.
As Pac now pulling back on the arms. If you're gonna doubt me when I say household name as well, I gotta tell you, I've talked to people who haven't watched wrestling pretty much their whole lives, and they ask me, is CM Punk still around? And now Punk, kick to the ribs. No, Pac catches him. Pac takes him down, and now Pac with Punk into a single leg Boston Crab. Punk crawling away from the ropes. Punk shoves back Pac. And now Punk with Pac. We picked the worst combination of names to have to call a match between.
Yeah.
As Punk, there's the monkey flip to Pac.
A fantastic monkey flip from Punk to Pac. Pac now is
Always looking to make him go to sleep.
early on in the match. GTS.
GTS Punk. 1, 2. Pac kicks out, and you gotta wonder, is that the ring rust? Is Punk not quite all there? Was that GTS not quite full effect?
Yeah, maybe, but I'll tell you this, Andrew. Pac, as we've seen in that tournament, is one tough son of a bitch, and he can take a move and give it right back as he hits an uppercut.
And now Punk getting picked back up to his feet, and the bastard throws him into the corner. Pac grabbing the best in the world, and he spins him around. Pac grabbing CM Punk, picking him up to his feet, up on the top rope. Pac to the top rope with CM Punk, right hand, looking for a superplex. Pac and Punk are gonna come off the top.
Here we go.
Superplex. Pac has him down, and Pac covers Punk.
Hook in the leg. 1. No. Punk kicks out. Pac now getting extremely frustrated. Pac now needs to look for a different move. What's he looking for here?
Pac into the brutalizer.
It's locked in.
Brutalizer to Punk. Is Punk gonna tap out?
The brutalizer, a very similar move to the Anaconda Vice, which Punk is known for. CM Punk now elbowing Pac away.
Punk getting him out of his face there with that. And now CM Punk telling Pac to bring it on. Pac catches him, grabs him for a suplex. Punk was getting himself fired up there, but Pac shut it down. Punk with a counter. And now CM Punk, spinning wheel kick. Punk throws him now off the ropes. Drop kick. Punk. Another one. CM Punk swings him through. Neck breaker. And now Punk. He's got a long distance if he's going to go for it. CM Punk. Here we go. Ooh, yeah. Punk with the elbow drop. I think he got a little more of Punk than he's anticipating on that when he landed full force on him.
Punk now going more and more frustrated with the situation. But I think Punk picks up Pac.
There's a kick to the head and a kick to the ribs. CM Punk. Well, Pac grabs him now. Pac throws him in the corner. Pac with CM Punk grabs him now. Pac spins him around, and the bastard Pac with a drop kick to CM Punk, who staggers to his feet. Pac with a right hand. Punk gets caught with a back body drop, and now Pac's got him down. And Pac mocking him there, mocking the AEW crowd as well. Pac taking off that turnbuckle pad here.
Pac truly is a bastard, and he doesn't mind showing it.
Grabs Punk. Pac! There's the uppercut. And now he's getting him back up to his feet again. Pac grabs Punk. Oh, went for a Michinoku driver. Punk shoved him away. Punk takes him down. Big kick to the face.
And that could wipe out Pac. Pac is down. Oh, another elbow to the face. CM Punk.
He's got Pac down, and Punk with Pac to his feet. Right hand. Goes for a kick. Pac knocking him back. Chops him. Knocks him into the corner. Punk's right up against that exposed turnbuckle. And now Punk put on the top rope. Punk, oh my god, countered the attempted Hurricane Run off the top. Kicking Pac down in midair. Pac gets caught, and Punk with a double underhook suplex. CM Punk picks him up, kicks him in the head, and again, Punk spins him around. CM Punk Another double underhook suplex. CM Punk with Pac down, and CM Punk picking him up to his feet. What is Punk thinking here? Pac throws him in the corner. And now Pac with Punk putting him up on the top rope. CM Punk is up top. Pac, oh, went for the Hurricane Run off the top, and Punk countered. Punk
on the second rope.
Double axe handle. And now CM Punk, here we go, looking to spell the end for the bastard Pac. Look in his eyes. What do you see? Go to sleep. And now CM Punk, Anaconda Thighs.
The Anaconda Vice is locked in. Is Pac gonna tap? Is Pac gonna tap?
Pac is fading. Punk, he can't quite get it all the way in. Pac is able to fight out of the Anaconda Vice.
This match will shockingly continue.
And now Pac, now Punk countering CM Punk, taking down the bastard Punk. Spinning wheel kick to the head. Pac kicks back up to his feet, and Pac floats over. DDT to CM Punk. CM Punk picking up back to his feet, and Pac throws him in the corner. Pac with Punk in the corner again. CM Punk getting picked back up to the top rope, and CM Punk. Pac has him up top. CM Punk. Pac's now looking for another superplex. Punk in trouble. Pac with another superplex. Both men are down. And now Pac covering the straight edge superstar. 1, 2. CM Punk gets his shoulder up.
I think Pac, again a cover from Pac. Kick out from Punk. Pac getting more frustrated with the situation. He thought it was going to be a lot easier to beat CM Punk. Pac has it locked in. Punk could be fading. Punk nailing some knees to the head of Pac.
Pac grabs him, throwing him off the ropes, and Pac super kick. Now Pac into the brutalizer.
Another brutalizer. He turns it over. Punk is having his arms stretched out of their sockets.
CM Punk rolling through. CM Punk elbowing him in the face again. Punk managed to break out of the brutalizer. Now Punk is back to his feet. CM Punk grabs Pac, throws him in the corner. Punk. Here we go. Punk kicks him down, and Punk backing across the ring. Oh, runs into a boot from Pac. And now Pac, the bastard, grabs him. Punk rolling through. Drop toe hold.
And coming off that, what will Punk hit? Oh, Punk with more forearms and kicks. Another kick to Pac. Pac in retreat. Here we go. Neck breaker from CM Punk to Pac.
Punk's got him down, and now Punk with Pac back up to his feet. Punk with a kick to the ribs. Punk grabbing him. No, Pac throws him in the corner. And now Pac grabs CM Punk, scooping him up, turning him upside down. Here is Pac. Hangs him out to dry in the ropes. And Pac going up. Pac. Oh, Punk's trying to pull himself up. Punk, look out.
No, 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 no. Stomp from Pac to Punk.
Pac stomps him down, and now Punk getting stretched out again. Pac could spoil the comeback dream of CM Punk here. CM Punk with a knee, and again. Pac is knocked back. Pac, no, Punk rolls through. Punk with the arm drag. Punk, here we go. One more. GTS.
The cover. Hook of the leg. 1, 2, 3.
CM Punk is your winner.
Punk wins his first match here. And what a match it was against Pac. Xander, we've had 3 instant classics in a row. What a night for AEW.
What a first pay-per-view we have. We're not even halfway through yet.
We still have 4 more matches to go, ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen, up next is the Face of the Revolution ladder match. But let's give him a minute here. CM Punk with a huge victory. Was it everything you ever wanted? CM Punk has officially arrived. The best in the world is All Elite. Ladies and gentlemen, up next is the face of the Revolution. And we've been wondering since before the first episode who the Joker of the face of the Revolution is. The wild card, the Joker, whatever you want to call him. But out first is the first man to have qualified for face of the Revolution. He beat Chris Jericho to qualify. It's Jungle Boy.
He beat Chris Jericho. Kind of an asterisk on that victory, if you ask me. But, ladies and gentlemen, Jungle Boy is nonetheless impressive. And he could very well be the face of a Revolution. A very young man with a very bright future ahead of him. And can you imagine if he wins tonight, he will get an AEW title match and face the winner of our main event tonight.
Yes, he will. The winner of this Face of the Revolution ladder match will face the AEW champion, whether it be Bryan Danielson or Maxwell Jacob Friedman, at AEW Fyter Fest in just a few weeks' time. It will be coming up pretty soon. It'll be coming up in December, just 4 weeks from this past Tuesday. I don't remember the exact date, quite honestly. But you can look at a calendar and see 4 weeks from this past Tuesday. But out next, here comes Big Money Matt.
Big Money Matt, synonymous of the ladder match. He can make more memorable ladder match moments here tonight. Matt Hardy, one of the great talents, one of the great creative minds of wrestling today. Let's see what he can do. Will he be the face of the Revolution? He'll be an older face, but he has revolutionized the business in recent years. Matt Hardy, let's see what he can do. And if anyone knows a ladder match, it's Matt Hardy.
Matt Hardy won a triple threat match. He was the final man to qualify for this. He knocked off an old rival of his in Christian Cage, and he knocked off Orange Cassidy as well in that triple threat to qualify for this one. The only triple threat to qualify as well. Matt Hardy has made his way to the ring. And the third man to enter this matchup tonight is Lance Archer, the Murder Hawk.
The Murder Hawk, Lance Archer, a man who's everyone should be very afraid of in AEW. He is brutal, and he's a pretty big man. This has a massive mean streak in him. And he says he will be the face of the Revolution, and it doesn't matter who wins the main event tonight, because in 3.5 weeks' time, it will be him who is AEW World Champion.
Well, you know what Lance Archer says? Everybody dies. Lance Archer makes his way to the ring tonight. This is not the kind of man I would want to step into the ring with in a ladder match of all matches. Lance Archer makes his way to the ring. Half the participants are out. We're getting that much closer to finding out who the Joker is. Out next, though, ladies and gents, the fourth man entering, the chairman, part of the Pinnacle, Shawn Spears, who was the second man to qualify for Face of the Revolution.
Shawn Spears, a fantastic talent. One of my personal favorites, Xander. If you remember our old Universe Mode, he's a great competitor, great all-around, great personality, one of the most reliable in-ring workers to lace up a pair of boots in the last 10 years. Shawn Spears wants to be the face of the Revolution. And could you imagine if MJF does win and Shawn Spears wins his match tonight, the Pinnacle could have some serious infighting.
That would be a very interesting situation to see how that would work out, wouldn't it? Because, of course, Shawn Spears teamed up with MJF and Wardlow of the Pinnacle just a few weeks ago to knock off Danielson and Jurassic Express. But the final man that had to qualify for this matchup out next, ladies and gentlemen, the fifth competitor, Sammy Guevara of the Inner Circle, making his way to the ring. Guevara, much like Darby Allin, who we saw earlier, Sammy Guevara, Jungle Boy, MJF, and Darby Allin considered the four young pillars of All Elite Wrestling. Sammy Guevara, the final man to qualify for Face of the Revolution. But Ray, it's finally time. Who's the Joker? Oh my god. Oh my god! Ray! That's Buddy Matthews!
Buddy Matthews!
The secret is out! Buddy Matthews is all elite. Look at the look on Matthews' face. Soaking in the ovation tonight. One of the hardest working men on the LS11 Universe channel. Has wrestled more matches than anyone across all promotions on the LS11 Universe channel. Buddy Matthews is here, and Buddy Matthews could be the face of the Revolution.
He very well could be. Secret no more, Buddy Matthews.
You hear the song, Disciple No More. Best kept secret is a secret no more. Buddy Matthews tonight writes a new chapter in his own career. The career of Buddy Matthews. Secret no more, as you said. Could he be the face of the Revolution? Buddy Matthews, Guevara, Spears, Hardy, Archer, Jungle Boy. Here we go. Jungle Boy dumped out of the ring by Archer. This one's going to be chaos as it's Spears and Matthews going at it. Archer and Guevara. Hardy and Guevara. Archer and Jungle Boy. Archer with an elbow. Spears getting kicked now by Matthews. This one is just going to be pure pandemonium. It's a six-man ladder match. It's a free-for-all. Only one of these men is going to walk out tonight with an opportunity at the AEW World title guaranteed in just 3.5 weeks' time. In fact, 3 weeks from Tuesday, so just 23 days. As Matthews gets drop kicked by Guevara, and now Jungle Boy. Look at this Jungle Boy. It's a real David and Goliath situation right now between Lance Archer and Jungle Boy on the outside. As Guevara throws Hardy to the outside. Sean Spears dumped the outside. Guevara going after Matthews. Probably a good idea. I'd keep Guevara and Hardy away from each other if I were them. Nothing goes well when they step in the ring together. As now Buddy Matthews, what's he looking for? Matthews on the other side of the ring, gets up on the apron, gets back in now. Matthews. Hardy gets thrown on his clothesline from Matthews. And now Hardy sweeps the leg of Guevara. And look at this. Matthews picking a fight with Lance Archer.
Lance Archer, Matthews returning fire. Jungle Boy gets taken down by Sean Spears. Matthews spills to the outside. Kick to the head of Matt Hardy. Spears picking up, but Jungle Boy with the arm drag. Jungle Boy now picking up Sean Spears. Missing the clothesline. Spears, and into the ring post goes Archer. As a massive trip and a massive body and a massive suplex from Sammy Guevara to Matt Hardy. Neck breaker from Sean Spears and Jungle Boy into the ladder. Buddy Matthews throws Lance Archer. Do you see how hard it is to commentate this match?
It's extremely hard, especially when the other commentator was having to drink water. Matthews picking Archer back up to his feet. Archer slams Matthews down. Matthews was using a good strategy there, though, of using the ladder to his advantage, trying to hurt Lance Archer with the ladder. Although it was getting to the point where I think Matthews was using Archer as a weapon to hurt the ladder more than the other way around.
Very funny way to put it, Xander. And now Sean Spears looking to be the opportunist and climb the ladder. A massive clothesline to Sammy Guevara.
Well, look at this. Matthews now trying to be the opportunist. He's scaling the rungs. Jungle Boy may have unintentionally helped Matthews there. Matthews is trying to unhook the briefcase. That briefcase holds a contract for an AEW World title match in 3.5 weeks. Down goes Matthews. And Archer wiping him out. Hardy grabs Jungle Boy, and Matt Hardy wiping out Jungle Boy with an arm drag. And now Matthews falls out of the ring. The ring is clearing out now. Matt Hardy is all alone, but Jungle Boy has accidentally taken the ladder out as he was rolled out of the ring. And now Hardy's going after Matthews. The opponents have once again swapped around in this one as Matthews DDT to Lance Archer. Guevara gets thrown into them. Lance Archer wiping out Matthews. And now Matt Hardy grabs the ladder, trying to push it past Jungle Boy, throws it in the ring now. Matt Hardy slides in. As you said, Matt Hardy, one of the innovators of a ladder match, as now Matt Hardy turns his attention to Buddy Matthews and puts him in the corner. But Matthews counters and puts Hardy in the corner. Matthews gets kicked in the head. Hardy.
Sean Spears re-enters the match. Hardy with the bulldog to Matthews. Guevara now back into the ring. Tries to stomp out Sean Spears. Sean Spears kicks in the head. Jungle Boy
getting Going to the outside, going out to Lance Archer. Is now Hardy using that ladder as a weapon to wipe out everyone that's moving. He's wiped out Shawn Spears. He's wiped out Buddy Matthews. Matt Hardy's got a clear shot to the face of the Revolution contract. As Jungle Boy and Archer are distracted with one another. Hardy's going up. Matt Hardy's going up. But here comes Sammy Guevara. Guevara and Hardy atop the ladder. And now Guevara trying to take out Hardy. Hardy counters. And now what's Buddy Matthews thinking here is Shawn Spears is trying to push the ladder over. Guevara gets pushed off of the ladder. Matthews, excuse me, with the right hand. Old habits die hard, I apologize. Right hand. Matthews, the Messiah Slayer.
The Messiah Slayer connects. And now
Matthews wiped out Shawn Spears with the Messiah Slayer. And now Guevara hits Jungle Boy with the Northern Lights. Oh, and what's Matthews thinking here? Buddy Matthews. Lance Archer getting out of the way. Matthews, he's got a big ladder out here. Matthews creating a bridge here between the ring and the steel barricades. And now Buddy Matthews has Lance Archer. Matthews with the B trigger.
The B trigger to Buddy Matthews.
And I think it's no secret who that move is a small little shout out to, as now Matthews grabs Hardy, another Messiah Slayer. Lance Archer has the briefcase in hand. Good luck to anyone that wants to try and take him down, but Matthews winding up the stone. Buddy Matthews gonna take the fall off the ladder in exchange for taking out Lance Archer with him. And now Jungle Boy throws Spears into the corner. Hardy crawling towards the ropes. Hardy getting back to his feet. Spears with a kick to Jungle Boy. Guevara back into the ring now. And Guevara turns his attention to Lance Archer, it would seem. Guevara back into the ring now. And Guevara spins Hardy around. Guevara throws Hardy over the top. Jungle Boy with a neckbreaker to Spears. And Guevara suplex to Hardy. And Jungle Boy kick to the ribs. And Jungle Boy with a brainbuster. Guevara with a super kick. And now Guevara picks Matthews into a seated position with Jungle Boy going after Guevara. Jungle Boy knocking back Sammy Guevara, and Jungle Boy with a right hand. Jungle Boy again knocking back Guevara. But Lance Archer is woken up and the Murder Hawk is hungry. Lance Archer now coming in the ring to make sure everybody dies. He turns his attention back to Buddy Matthews. He picks him back up to his feet, and Lance Archer with a kick to the ribs. Matthews counters. Matthews, B-trigger. Out of the ring goes Guevara. And Buddy Matthews is all alone.
Lance Archer now looming in the corner as, Jungle Boy unleashing on Sammy Guevara.
Matt Hardy's looming. And now Buddy Matthews, he sees Matt Hardy. What is Matthews thinking here? I think Matthews has something in mind. Buddy Matthews dives or tries to dive, but Lance Archer got in his way, and he ends up wiping himself and Archer out with a headbutt. Both men down as Matthews seemed to take less of a brunt of that. He's pulling himself up. Guevara just stomped Archer into a ladder. And now Spears near the face of Jungle Boy. Shawn Spears now. Oh, Matt Hardy went for a twist of fate. Buddy Matthews with Matt Hardy throws him over the top rope, and Buddy Matthews now going outside the ring. Buddy Matthews runs into Matt Hardy. Matthews throws him into the barricade. Into the ladder, and Buddy Matthews. Guevara's atop the ladder. Lance Archer's looking to wipe him out. Lance Archer trying to push that ladder over with Sammy Guevara atop it as Buddy Matthews throws Matt Hardy on top of the ladder. Lance Archer up to the top with Sammy Guevara.
Lance Archer and Sammy Guevara trading back and forth. Buddy Matthews looking to do something big, and Hardy gets put through the ladder.
And Jungle Boy lands on him for good measure. Guevara and Archer wipe each other out. Ray, that might have just broken Matt Hardy. As Shawn Spears is all alone. But Jungle Boy and Matthews putting their differences aside. Jungle Boy rakes the eyes of Spears and throws him off the ladder. Guevara now. Jungle Boy has the briefcase in hand, but Guevara and Matthews shove over the ladder. Guevara with a power bomb. And now Guevara with Matthews over the top rope. Sammy Guevara takes down Buddy Matthews. And now Guevara picks up the ladder. Matt Hardy slides back into the ring, but Matt Hardy looks different. He looks like his eyes are glazed over. He looks like a man in a trance here at this point.
Yes, he does, Xander. I wonder... Oh!
He throws a drop kick into the apron as Guevara gets wiped out. Jungle Boy scaling the ladder again. Buddy Matthews is right there, though. Matthews trying to push over the ladder again. Jungle Boy nearly had it, but again, Spears and Matthews. Hardy with a side effect to Archer, and Matthews wipes out Jungle Boy. Spears went for a ladder shot. Matthews saw him coming. Spears and Matthews. Hardy, twist of fate. Guevara up on the apron now. Sammy Guevara into the ring. Could Guevara be the face of the Revolution? He wipes out Spears. Hardy going after Guevara again. Hardy tries to grab Guevara, but Guevara elbow to Matt Hardy. Now Matt Hardy gets grabbed. Sammy Guevara throws him towards the ropes. Buddy Matthews being wiped out. Matt Hardy being wiped out. Jungle Boy up on the outside. Jungle Boy running around ringside. Jungle Boy sees Lance Archer. Jungle Boy grabs a ladder as Guevara suplexes Shawn Spears. Matt Hardy wipes out Jungle Boy. Matt Hardy, twist of fate. No, Jungle Boy rolls him into that ladder. Lance Archer wipes out Jungle Boy. Guevara throws the ladder into the ring. Lance Archer looking for some hardware.
Lance Archer unable to find it. Lance Archer now picking up Jungle Boy. Sammy Guevara looking to win the Face of the Revolution ladder match. And Jungle Boy's getting into the ring. Jungle Boy's coming up top. Jungle Boy hits Sammy Guevara. And Shawn Spears trying to push him over. Lance Archer joining them. Jungle Boy getting down, but Jungle Boy crashes and burns with Sammy Guevara. Matt Hardy gets thrown out of the ring by Buddy Matthews. Lance Archer. Oh, Buddy Matthews is left alone in the ring with that ladder. Here we could have the new Face of the Revolution, folks.
Buddy Matthews. He was the Joker entry of this one. The secret is out. Wait a minute. Shawn Spears with a knee into the back of the neck. Oh my God, Matthews, what are you doing? Buddy Matthews dives off the ladder.
Buddy Matthews could have just sacrificed this match for the moment here at Revolution. Jungle Boy throws him out.
Jungle Boy's all alone. Nobody sees him. He's atop the ladder. Spears and Hardy are distracted with one another.
Spears is sprinting, but Jungle Boy.
Jungle Boy is the face of the Revolution. Jungle Boy, in 23 days, gets his opportunity at the AEW champion, whether that be MJF or Bryan Danielson. He gets his opportunity, either of those men, for the AEW World Championship. What a matchup we just saw, Ray.
What a matchup indeed, Xander. Jungle Boy is the face of the Revolution.
He wins the briefcase because if it looked like a ring from Sonic the Hedgehog, that'd just be dumb. But up next, this is one people have been excited about. A match made on the first night. Here he comes. The Ayatollah of Rock and Rolla. The man of 1,004 holds. Y2J. But the man that has been referred to as the Judas, the false prophet of AEW by Malakai Black. It's Chris Jericho, Le Champion, making his way to the ring.
Jericho says he's going to teach Malakai Black a lesson here tonight, and he very well could. Jericho says Malakai's never faced a man like him. Malakai's out of his depth here, and I'm inclined to almost believe him. Jericho, a veteran of the wrestling business of more than 30 years, one of the greatest of all time. Let's see how he does tonight. But Xander, let's not forget, this is the first time we're seeing Malakai Black in action in a very long time.
Over a year, Ray. It's been over a year since we last saw Malakai Black compete on this channel.
Yes, it has been, Xander. And unfortunately, last time he took a loss, but I think this is a very different man than the man we saw competing last time. And the lights go out.
The lights go out. The smoke comes up. And on the night of AEW Revolution, the fallen devil will rise. Chris Jericho battles the darkness tonight, and that darkness has a name, and its name is Malakai Black.
Malakai Black, the smoke rises.
Now he does too. Malakai Black.
The man so evil, hell itself spat him out.
Malakai Black makes his way to the ring. Nothing can be done about the nameplate. Making his way to the ring. Look at that. Just the look on his... You can barely see the eyes through that mask. Malakai Black, his eyes are locked on Chris Jericho.
Yes, they are, Xander. Malakai Black, no nonsense here. Malakai Black has been waiting to face Le Champion, and Jericho's eyes look somewhat afraid. Malakai Black's one of the most intimidating men you will ever see, and he has been waiting for this opportunity.
Yes, he has, Ray.
Malakai Black.
Malakai Black rolls into the ring, and Malakai Black just sits and waits. Now he waits. Malakai sits in the ring, he waits. He rises now, and he's ready. Malakai Black versus Chris Jericho. What a matchup we're about to have here, folks. Jericho and Black, one-on-one. Here we go. Black clotheslines him in the corner.
Black, oh, a knee strike.
Malakai Black elbows the head. Jericho hasn't even moved in this matchup of his own free will yet.
Jericho stomped by Black.
Black with a kick to the back now. Malakai Black stomping Chris Jericho. Jericho is down. Malakai Black assaulting Chris Jericho now.
Chris Jericho gets kicked, gets hit again, multiple kicks. Oh, Black, DDT.
Malakai Black with the DDT kicks Jericho now again. Malakai Black stomping away on Jericho. And now Malakai Black picking Jericho back up to his feet. Malakai kicks him in the head. My God, Jericho's not even moved yet. Malakai Black dragging him away from the ropes, and Malakai. Oh my God, what's Malakai Black doing here? Malakai stomped to the head. Malakai Black!
Already?
Picking Jericho by the chin. This has been utter destruction, and it ends with a black mass.
The black mass connects. 1, 2, 3.
Black just systematically picked apart Chris Jericho in less than 2 minutes.
Malakai Black with a mugging of Chris Jericho. The total destruction of Le Champion. Jericho holding his jaw. It looks like he could have just shattered his jaw.
Jericho might be done. Well, somehow we're going to transition off of that into the AEW Women's Championship. We're about to crown the first ever AEW Women's Champion, as here comes Hikaru Shida to the ring first.
Hikaru Shida could very well win the AEW Women's Championship here tonight. She's looked very impressive lately, but she has quite the test in front of her against one of the most impressive women we've seen lately, Britt Baker, DMD, and was the other opponent in the corner, Thunder Rosa. Let's see who comes out of this with the AEW Women's Championship. Breaking the fourth wall a bit, guys. This is a bit weird. We've messed up multiple times. This is the wrong title name.
Did you just do it again?
No.
Okay.
I caught myself about to.
Oh, there's There's your meta spot for the pay-per-view.
Yeah.
Hikaru Shida makes her way to the ring. Well, she knocked off a veteran in Serena Deeb to join this matchup. Her first opponent tonight knocked off the Beast Nyla Rose to enter this one. It's Thunder Rosa making her way to the ring.
One of the most beloved women in all of wrestling right now, Thunder Rosa, and AEW is her home. She has been saying for quite some time she is destined to rule the roost here, and we could very well see her do that tonight if she knocks off her two opponents. This crowd's going crazy for Thunder Rosa.
So Thunder Rosa makes her way to the ring. Thunder Rosa and Shida have made their way to the ring, but by far the fan favorite. Out next, ladies and gentlemen, the Doctor is in.
This is Dr. Britt Baker, DMD.
Making her way to the ring tonight. And she is looking to win the championship, become the first AEW Women's Champion of the LS11 Universe. Baker makes her way to the ring tonight. Britt competed in the first women's match of AEW here in Universe Mode, knocking off Anna Jay, the star of the show, to get into this matchup. So, Britt Baker, Hikaru Shida, and Thunder Rosa looking to become each one looking to become the first women's champion. Only one of them is going to be able to do it tonight, though. Only one of them will be able to call themselves AEW Women's Champion before this night comes to an end.
That they are, Xander, and the AEW Women's Championship is held up high. Hikaru Shida, Thunder Rosa, and Dr. Britt Baker, DMD. Here we go.
And Baker out of the gate with a drop kick to Rosa. And there's one for Shida as well. Baker coming straight out of the gate here against both of her opponents. And Shida grabs Baker, rolls her through. Shida off the ropes. Shida. Oh, Baker dodges the attempted kick. Well, you can imagine there's going to be a lot of celebrating tonight if Britt Baker gets the win, given her boyfriend Adam Cole arrived just earlier tonight.
That he did. Thunder Rosa bringing the jaw down of Dr. Britt Baker. Thankfully, she's a dentist.
I was going to say, if she needs dental work, I think she knows someone.
Yeah.
And now Shida with a neck breaker.
I know you're wondering, when am I not stop making that joke? Never.
And now Baker gets popped up. Britt Baker pops up Shida. Back body drop. And Baker and Rosa now. Baker goes for right hand. Rosa catches her with a forearm. Rosa with a spinning wheel kick to Britt Baker. Britt Baker rolls out of the ring, and Britt Baker. Rosa now grabbing Shida. Thunder Rosa and Hikaru Shida going at it now. Rosa slamming her head first off the turnbuckle now. Taking down Hikaru Shida.
Hikaru Shida getting that face driven into the turnbuckle. And Thunder Rosa trying to end it early. Britt Baker on the top rope.
One. No. Shida kicks out, but Baker, dives to try and take out Shida, but she misses her. And Rosa's getting fired up about that. But Baker spins Rosa around. Inverted Frankensteiner from Britt Baker. Rosa is down. Baker turns Shida over, and Britt Baker grabbing Shida and picking her back up to her feet.
Shida, she spins her out. Up for the slam. Back body drop. What a great move there. And these three women are going a million miles a minute already. Massive drop kick there from Baker. Thunder Rosa back into the ring. They kind of missed. They whiffed on each other there. Arm drag there from Thunder Rosa. Thunder Rosa trying to take out Britt Baker. She doesn't. Roll up there by Britt Baker. There's one. There's two. But, Thunder Rosa reverses into a cover of her own. One. But Britt Baker covers it and turns it into a roll up again. No.
What a transition there between those two. It looked like either of them could have won the championship right there. Britt Baker throws Rosa into the ropes and now turns her attention to Shida. Baker with a drop kick to Shida. And Rosa is down. Shida is down. Baker has her pick of the lot tonight. And the Doctor off the ropes. Baker with the blackout stomp. That'll knock your teeth down your throat. Baker with her feet on the ropes for the title. 2. Shida saves it by accident. I think she was going for Baker, but she accidentally stomped the referee instead.
I mean, it got the result she wanted.
It sure did. As now Baker with an enziguri to Shida. Britt Baker now picking Hikaru Shida up to her feet. And now Britt Baker pops her up. Baker into a back body drop to Shida. Baker now. Lockjaw. Lockjaw is in on Rosa, who immediately escapes. Baker now picking her up to her feet, and Britt Baker spinning wheel kick to Thunder Rosa. And Britt Baker gets clotheslined. Thunder Rosa has her down, and Baker rolling out of the ring in retreat. And now Thunder Rosa stomping the back of Shida. Thunder Rosa stomps the arm of Hikaru Shida. Shida is down. Rosa with Shida turns her over, and Thunder Rosa pulling back on the neck of Shida. Thunder Rosa looking to tap out Shida here to win. No. Shida back to her feet. Shida. Oh, here we go. Shida with a DDT to Rosa. And now Britt Baker spins her around, and Britt Baker, inverted Frankensteiner, this time connects to Hikaru Shida. Taking her back up to her feet now. Baker. Spinning wheel kick. Down goes Shida again. And Britt Baker's picking Hikaru Shida back up to her feet. Baker with a kick. Britt Baker. Britt Baker's been in control a lot in this matchup, but Shida spins it to a reverse DDT. And now Shida getting fired up, but Rosa catches Shida. Shida counters. Shida grabs Rosa, picking her up. Rosa counters. Rosa into a neck breaker. And now Baker staggering to her feet. Baker going to the knees of Thunder Rosa. Britt Baker takes out the knees.
Britt Baker. Oh. Thunder Rosa going back and forth. Either three. Oh, a kick to the leg again. Another. And another. Forearm strike. Here we go. She's set up for something big here. An airplane spin.
And she's down. Here comes Shida back into the ring. Baker! Oh my god! Baker! Blackout! Has the pick of the lot. Covers Shida. Britt Baker. 1, 2, 3.
Britt Baker is AEW Women's Champion.
Britt Baker wins the AEW Women's Championship. Britt Baker, DMD, is the champion. My goodness.
What a performance here from the Doctor. The Doctor is in, and the Doctor is champion. Britt Baker coming through here tonight. What a fantastic performance from her. I think we're going to be seeing her for a while with that title.
Well, you know, the Baker Cole household may have lost some big gold hanging above their fireplace, but I think they've got something new to take its place. But ladies and gentlemen, this is what you've waited for. The main event.
And the American Dragon, Bryan Danielson, making his way to the ring. I'm sorry if I call him by his former name a few times in this match. We are still learning this. We've been calling him the same thing for 11 years.
Danielson makes his way to the ring. I've had a few more weeks of getting used to it, so I should be fine, but I may slip up. Yeah. Just call him Bryan and it works. It's his first name. As Danielson making his way to the ring tonight, Bryan Danielson, the American Dragon, is back. You can see it right there on the shirt. Danielson looking to win a world championship tonight. Something he's done in the past here, but tonight he's got a big test ahead of him as he's got to go through one of the young upstarts of AEW. Again, I talked about it earlier. He's got to go through essentially one of the 4 young pillars that's going to hold this company up for the next few decades.
That is true, Xander, but he very well could, because Bryan has a bunch of experience in this business. Self-fulfilling prophecy. But anyway, Bryan Danielson has decades of experience, great submission wrestler, great stamina, just fantastic all around. But here comes, as you said, one of the pillars, if not the pillar, Maxwell Jacob Friedman, the MJF.
MJF making his way to the ring tonight. MJF won the main event of the first episode of Dynamite, beating Kenny Omega to earn this opportunity. Many people thought that Kenny Omega was going to walk into the main event tonight of AEW Revolution to fight for the AEW Championship, but MJF proved them all wrong. He has promised that we're going to live in the MJF era of AEW for a long time after tonight. He told Danielson just a few nights ago, the last guy that said he was going to retire, you didn't do a good enough job, so now tonight, I'm going to end your career. MJF tonight makes his way to the ring, representing the Pinnacle, who've already been seen tonight, as well as Shawn Spears came up short earlier tonight in the Face of the Revolution ladder match. MJF has made his way to the ring tonight. MJF, Bryan Danielson, one-on-one. It's main event time. It's a big fight feel, and it is for the AEW World Championship.
The belt's hoisted high. It is the American Dragon, Bryan Danielson, and the future Maxwell Jacob Friedman, the AEW World Championship. Here we go. Bryan throws MJF into the corner. Bryan makes MJF bounce off. MJF goes back into the corner. Bryan takes him down. Bryan is vicious right off the gate.
And Bryan Danielson now slapping MJF. This is something I think every one of us has wanted to do for a long time. Danielson throws MJF out of the ring, and Bryan Danielson now off the ropes. Wrecking ball drop kick. Trying to knock the teeth down the throat of MJF there. And now Danielson throws MJF back into the ring, and Bryan Danielson going up to the top rope, and Danielson, he is perched up high, and Danielson now. Oh, Danielson, we got us a flying goat. Diving headbutt. Don't do that again, please. Danielson picks him back up, and Danielson now has MJF back up to his feet, but MJF jams him in the face. And now MJF turns Danielson around, puts him in the corner. Danielson hung up by MJF. MJF hangs him up, kicks him in the face again.
And Bryan collapses like a ton of bricks. MJF back on him. MJF throws him into the corner. Oh, another uppercut.
MJF is taking down the American Dragon right now. And now MJF has him down, and MJF, oh, he's stomping on the arm, trying to soften up that arm for the Salt of the Earth armbar.
That he could very well be Xander, but Bryan shoulder barges in.
Bryan Danielson picking him back up to his feet, and Bryan Danielson with MJF across the corner, drop kick. Danielson now gets another run up from across the ring, another drop kick to MJF. MJF is down. MJF picked back up now, and Danielson uppercut. Bryan Danielson off the ropes, and Danielson punched in the neck. Again by MJF. MJF targeting that neck of Danielson. MJF now grabs him into a back body drop. Drops all the weight of Danielson onto his arm again. MJF is targeting that arm right now. He stomps on it again. He's grabbed it. And MJF is going to try and rip the arm off of Bryan Danielson tonight.
Daniel Bryan's arm's on to go away. A kick by MJF to Bryan Danielson. Bryan Danielson is thrown to the corner. MJF again misses the uppercut. Bryan Danielson has it scouted. Brings him down with the arm track. Bryan comes off the ropes. Drop kick. MJF.
MJF is down as Danielson's got him up. Danielson with a forearm strike. There's a kick. Danielson. Oh, here we go again. Throws him through the ropes. Bryan Danielson now telling MJF, bring it on. MJF caught with another drop kick. Through the ropes comes Danielson. Bryan Danielson with a wrecking ball drop kick, wiping him out.
He certainly has, Xander. Bryan Danielson throws MJF back into the ring.
And now Danielson kicking out the leg. Here we go, Danielson. Everyone's chanting for this one. Everyone's wanted to see MJF get kicked like this for a while. Danielson, roundhouse. Bryan Danielson now picking MJF up to his feet. Danielson with a kick to the knees. Danielson keeping those kicks coming, but MJF punches him in the face. MJF with a drop kick, taking down the American Dragon. And now MJF knocks him down in the corner. MJF went for a drop kick. Danielson got out of the way. And Danielson gets kicked. MJF grabbing him by the throat. MJF choking out Danielson.
And saying the ref, look, I had till 5. MJF willing to stretch any rule in order to win the title tonight. 1. Oh, rope break by Bryan, not spending the energy to kick out. Good move there.
Don't exit the injury if you don't have to. That's why Danielson is a veteran of the industry. And now Danielson, he's down as MJF is ready to end this. MJF, oh my God, he's going to do it again. Knee to the arm again. That knee pad right down on the arm of Danielson. MJF picking him back up to his feet. And MJF with a double axe handle. Into a clothesline. MJF. Super kick to Danielson. MJF planting him in the mat. And MJF picks him back up. MJF now with Danielson back up to his feet. MJF with Bryan Danielson now into the ropes. And Danielson in trouble. MJF throws Danielson to the ropes. Oh God. Oh God. Spikes him on his head.
Oh, spiky Danielson down. And MJF pulling. Oh no, he pulls his arm back.
MJF stomping the arm again. MJF has been relentlessly going into that arm of Bryan Danielson. And now MJF is calling Danielson back up to his feet. Danielson in trouble. MJF gets caught. Danielson. Here we go. Label lock. Danielson with the label lock. MJF scratching and clawing for the ropes.
The label lock is locked in, but MJF gets the ropes.
Remember a few nights ago on Dynamite, Danielson tapped out MJF outside of a sanctioned match. But Danielson, running knee, nobody home. MJF, drop kick. And Danielson pulling himself back up now, and MJF picking him back up to his feet. MJF, double underhook, power bomb, cover. 1, 2, no. MJF now picking him up to his feet, went for a headbutt. Danielson sweeps the leg. And now Bryan Danielson. Here we go. He's got the crowd rallied behind him again.
Bryan Danielson throws MJF into the corner, launches him off. Bryan gets the ropes, flips over. MJF tries to punch Bryan. No. Big clothesline there from Bryan. Bryan has the crowd rallying.
And now, MJF pulls him in, small package. 1, 2. Ooh.
Very close there, ladies and gentlemen.
MJF nearly snuck the win over Bryan Danielson. He German suplexes him. And now MJF picking Danielson up. MJF went for a jab. Danielson with a right hand. Danielson puts him in the ropes now, and Danielson hangs out MJF under the ropes. Danielson with a stomp to the neck. And now Danielson. Danielson turns him over, and Danielson. Oh, here we go. Bryan Danielson. Here we go.
Oh, no.
This is vintage here. The surfboard stretch. This is a classic move of Danielson's. Stretching him out now. Trying to choke out MJF. MJF in trouble.
MJF, he can't get to the ropes. He's going to have to fight out if he wants to continue.
MJF punching him in the head. MJF now staggering back to his feet, as is Danielson. And MJF catches him. No, full Nelson suplex.
A fantastic move there. Now MJF has stunned Bryan Danielson.
And MJF throws him across the ring into the corner. MJF grabs Danielson, takes him down. MJF going up to the top, and MJF perched up high. Oh, Danielson catching him.
Danielson catches him. The lapel lock.
Lapel lock is in. MJF is crawling. He's holding on for dear life. MJF managed to pry the fingers apart, punching the throat of Danielson. MJF just punches the throat of Danielson. Salt of the earth.
The salt of the earth. No, Bryan reverses.
Bryan Danielson gets out of it and he gets dropkicked, but MJF swats him away. MJF, dodges the ropes. Goes for a chop block. Danielson was out of the way. MJF with the right hand. MJF with a jab. And now MJF, no. Danielson shoves him back. Danielson goes for a clothesline. MJF hangs him out in the ropes. MJF with Danielson hung up in the ropes. MJF tying the arm up again, targeting that arm. Danielson holding his arm in pain right now. MJF picking him back up to his feet. MJF right hand to Danielson.
Oh, a massive elbow there. Danielson laying Danielson out. Bryan making his retreat. MJF now telling him to get back into the ring.
MJF now, Danielson runs back into the ring. Bryan Danielson, forearm attempt. MJF kicks him in the ribs. MJF now right hand, Danielson's down. MJF forearm. Danielson's turned around, MJF into another German. MJF picking up Danielson, and MJF right hand knocks back Danielson. MJF goading him on, telling him, come on, hit me again. And Danielson's going to comply with a drop kick to the back. Danielson knocking MJF back. MJF staggering towards the corner. MJF in the corner. Danielson kicks him. Danielson's got him down, and Danielson just repeatedly stomping the chest of Maxwell Jacob Friedman. And MJF is down. He turns him over now. Danielson into a cover. Danielson, 1, 2. MJF kicks out. MJF just kicked out Danielson. What now? Danielson kicks out the knee. Danielson. Oh, hang on. Danielson going to the knee, looking for that knee bar. He's tapped out both Lance. He tapped out Lance Archer, Andrade, El Idolo, and Wardlow, all with the knee bar. Is he going to do it to MJF? No one's escaped from it, and MJF managed to fight away before it can get locked in. And now Danielson pulling himself up to his feet. MJF spins him around. MJF. German suplex again. MJF using his slight size advantage over Danielson to his advantage. MJF. Here we go. Twists him around. This is how he pinned Kenny Omega. 1, 2.
Danielson powers out.
Danielson powered out. MJF with a right hand. MJF now going under Danielson. MJF pulls him in, and MJF gut-wrench powerbomb. A gut-wrench powerbomb to Bryan Danielson.
Bryan Danielson returns fire. Some elbows. And now MJF has gone to the outside of the ring.
And now MJF getting picked up by Danielson. Danielson, back body drop. And now Danielson throws MJF back into the ring. And now Danielson went for an elbow. MJF out of the way. And now MJF right hand to Danielson. These two men giving it their all for the shot to be AEW champion. Gut-wrench powerbomb. Both of these men are trying to kill one another to become the first ever AEW champion. As Danielson takes him down. And now Bryan Danielson. MJF rolls through. MJF with a knee to the nose. That one might have knocked Danielson out. And now Danielson counters with a kick. Danielson kicks out the knee.
Oh!
Here we go. Danielson's rallying the crowd behind him. Danielson. Here we go. Kick to the head. Danielson's got him down. Bryan Danielson turns him over. Cover on MJF. 1, no. MJF kicks out. It could be over in a matter of moments. Danielson gonna do the lapel lock one more time.
He can hit it.
Oh, MJF.
MJF gets out, pushes him away.
Punches him in the neck. Germans him as well. Remember, Danielson was forced into an early retirement at one point due to neck injuries.
But MJF, I don't think he cares.
Salt of the earth! Salt of the earth, Danielson. That arm's been worked over this whole match. Danielson's been favoring that arm all night.
No, oh my God.
Danielson's tapped out.
Bryan Danielson taps out. And Maxwell Jacob Friedman, the scum of the earth, wins with the salt of the earth.
MJF. Maxwell Jacob Friedman, clean as a sheet, just beat Bryan Danielson. Oh my God. We now have our first champions in AEW. Jon Moxley, the TNT champion. The Good Brothers, tag team champions. Britt Baker, DMD, the women's champion. And your new AEW world champion, Maxwell Jacob Friedman. What a night it's been, ladies and gentlemen. The debuts of Buddy Matthews and Adam Cole. The crowning of all of our new champions.
The destruction of Chris Jericho and the face of the Revolution, Jungle Boy.
It'll be in 3.5 weeks, Jungle Boy versus MJF for the AEW Championship. But until then, thank you all for watching the first ever pay-per-view of the All Elite Wrestling Universe Mode. With all of that said, I've been Xander.
I've been Ray.
And that was Universe.
The revolution just beginning.